Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue on with Graces. We had some bad apples in the last video, an ending that involved bad apples. So we're going to go back and get the last bad ending, and then we're going to continue on with the actual story for Haru. I forgot how to play this game. Okay. So, be sensible is the bad ending. Alright, that's enough. I grit my teeth and shake my head. This complete absurdity. Oh, I forgot this lady was the absurd one. I take a deep breath and will myself to stop counting. Only someone crazy would continue to go along with all this nonsense. What would have my brother done in my place? He would have stopped and gone home and played D&D with his friends. Like an adequate, mature person. Enough with this absurdity. I look up again, but I don't see anyone, of course. There's no such thing as undead, and I'm just making stuff up out of fear. There's a reason all such rituals are performed in the dark and deserted places. Mitsuki is right, they're just there to tickle your fancy. I stop the meaningless countdown, it's like I've become a different person. Brave, courageous, practically immortal, the ritual no longer has power over me. The ground floor is no longer scary and the eerie sounds have long since stopped. I walk down the stairs and peek around the corner, nothing. Who would have thought? With a swift step, I reach the open window and climb out. Phew. The air has changed. It has become more clear, fresh. The cool breeze spurs my will to live. I turn around to the old building and show it my tongue. I win. Who would have thought? I got scared by some ghost stories and started seeing them in every shadow. No one will dare to control me. Hell yeah! That's right. You're a strong, independent Haru that don't need no ghost stories. I dial Mitsuki's number on my phone. Ack! Hello, are you finished? Yeah, everything's cool. Come down. Mitsuki traverses the distance of 3 floors in a moment and greets me with an excited smile. How are you? You wouldn't believe it. I saw it. How? She yelps, her fingers digging into the hem of her skirt with anxiety. Simple. It was standing on the staircase and staring at me. And you? And I ignored it. Oh fuck. Mitsuki's eyes widen with admiration. Haru. Fine, I'm joking. I didn't see anyone. I just imagined a face in the dark. No big deal. It's no laughing matter. Sorry, I won't do it again. Thus ends the story with the ritual. The photos convince my classmates and they don't bother me again, although they are disappointed. I decide to put what had happened in the old building out of my mind. This guy always goes up like, what's my best supermodel pose? Why are you staring at me like this? No, nothing. My brother is acting strange. Sometimes he glances at me as if trying to say something, but at the last moment he decides not to. Weirdo. I was told a story yesterday. Surprised me. About a boy who died in a classroom at the old school. What a story to... I just sat down, lady. He was friends with a girl who was very fond of apple candy. Apple candy? That boy had a twin brother, but he became famous for a different reason. He could sense danger. Sometimes he warned his friends of future trouble, and his predictions always came true. Only his religious father thought it was all black magic and forbade his son to use the gift. For several years, year after year, he berated him and begged him to stop, to be normal like his brother. But the boy couldn't just keep quiet when it was in his power to do good to people. He helped, warned, advised. His father scolded and punished his son, locked him in the house. And one day he couldn't take it anymore. He ripped out the boy's tongue so he couldn't speak anymore. The worst part is that on the same day the boy received a prophecy. He saw that his best friend was in danger. Oh no. The friend he always gave her favorite apple candy to. He wandered to the school bleeding. The stump of his tongue hurt terribly, but the boy had to warn the girl. He knew that his friend was in the classroom. He knew that the trouble was waiting for her there. The boy made it to school, leaving a trail of blood behind him. With difficulty, he went up the stairs to the 2nd floor, entered the classroom, saw his friend, but he couldn't make a sound. Instead of words, his mouth spat out clots of blood. The next morning, 2 dead bodies were found in the classroom, and an apple candy lying in a pool of blood. Oh look, there's blood coming out of the apple. Or oil, and there was an inscription on the board written with the same blood. It's dangerous here. I stay silent, waiting for it to continue, but Mitsuki finishes. Yeah, very interesting story. Worthy of an article on Shamrock. I don't want to know it. I don't want to believe that the message on the wall belonged to the same boy. I wonder why they put so much emphasis on the candy. Yeah. Did you not like the story? I tend not to like stories where people lose their tongues and bleed out. It explains much. What do you mean? What does it explain? But still, it's absurd. Why? The boy wouldn't have made it to the school with his tongue ripped out. He would have died of blood loss on the way. Yeah, probably. That is a big plot hole. It's just absurd. I don't feel like discussing spirits and mysticism anymore. The old building and the ritual have to be completely out of my life. Completely. And so Mitsuki and I switched to love gossip. I think that's worse. I like how Mitsuki panics whenever I mention my brother. Haru, you're a dick. I think I've totally annoyed her with it. A few days later, she calls me in the evening and anxiously whispers into the phone. I have something important to tell you tomorrow about myself. Oh, really? Is she really going to admit she's in love with my brother? I'm serious. Fine, I'll be waiting. What an asshole. But Mitsuki doesn't say anything. Not tomorrow or the day after. 6 days have passed since the night of the failed ritual and Mitsuki has disappeared. No one can find her. Parents and teachers search everywhere. Then they decide to check the abandoned school building. Mitsuki is found sitting at a desk in the classroom with "Are you sure?" written on the door. The clothes on her chest are drenched in blood. Mitsuki's tongue is ripped out and lies on the desk in a scarlet puddle, wrapped in a brightly colored foil. Look at the eyeballs. The classroom reeks of iron and apples. The undead has punished me for the failed ritual and taken the victim. My best friend. Well, that one was really short. Alright, time for the actual... thing. I swallowed the lump in my throat with difficulty. I can't chicken out. What if I have really managed to summon the dead? Then under no circumstances should I interrupt the ritual. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if I'll run away or not. Either I or someone dear to me will die. Someone dear to me? My head clears up a little. Right. I'm risking not only my own life, but also the lives of my parents, my brother, and Mitsuki. All of them can become a victim of the undead. I imagine mom and dad with their tongues ripped out. Or Mitsuki. She's right there, just one floor higher. A wonderful target, no need to wander far. Are you like selling your friend out to the ghost? I must protect her. The moment I become filled with determination, I hear a shuffling sound from upstairs. The undead is back. With horror, I choke on my brave thoughts and sprint down the hallway of the first floor. What number did I stop at? My ears ring with terror and panic. For a moment, I forget everything in the world. What number did I call last? Oh fuck, it's been like 3 days. Mom, Dad, brother, Mitsuki, I won't let you die because of my stupidity. 41. I remembered. Stop, keep running! A half-crazed laugh escapes my throat. However, the joy quickly fades away when an unpleasant shuffling sound is heard again. Don't tell me. There's a silence for a moment, after which a desk and several chairs fly into the hallway from the staircase. I shriek. Not thinking about anything else, I rush to the first door I can find. It's locked. No. I have better luck with the second one. Okay, well that's good. I rush inside and stop abruptly. The classroom is empty, but there's something wrong with it. Who's there? Someone is definitely here. It's like invisible students are sitting there, their chairs turned toward the window. They see something in the impenetrable blackened gaps, something important and interesting. Summer. I don't want to know. I turn away, wondering whether I should walk back into the hallway or hide among the invisible students. Run away, definitely run away like no tomorrow. I storm into the neighboring classroom and slam the door behind me. My trembling hands drop the flashlight and it rolls aside, making a small arc. 39, damn you! Specifically that number. My chest is throbbing, my heart is pounding like crazy. Please let it be safe here, let it. A rustling sound comes from the floor. The flashlight starts turning on its own. They'll find you there. Run. A circle of light stops on the board, illuminating another inscription. I will be found here? Where to run? Damn, counselor, you better write how to get out of this hell. What? 35. Through the locked door, I can hear someone walking down the hall. I'm so damn popular with the undead. Wonderful. When did she get so quippy? Just wonderful. The luckiest schoolgirl in the world, bar none. Pull yourself together. You haven't counted to 0 and gotten out of the school. There's some people who, back when I was in high school, there were some ladies who loved Twilight that would love to be popular with the undead. Just saying, Haru, just count your blessings. There's a knock on the door. I cast a quick gaze at the windows. Now I'm willing to jump even from the height of the first floor as long as I won't have to face the undead. Then why not risk it? It's better to break a leg than be mauled by a ghost. Then... You shouldn't. Suddenly the letters in white paint begin to appear on the glass. I know that I shouldn't. Who are you anyway? Why are you giving me advice? Yet another ghost? Just how many of you are there? Such dumb questions. Now is not the best time to be thinking about it. 31. The door shakes with a heavy thud. 30. The door shudders once more, then swings open with force. The undead is standing in the black opening, still staring fixedly in my direction. It isn't moving, just breathing loudly and intermittently making hideous noises. Look at it. Hideous. As if a thick mass is bursting with stinking bubbles. I look at the lying flashlight in horror. I can't reach it. What should I do? 28. Not much left. Just one more floor. It's unfair, just unfair. The undead takes a step. I shriek. My eyes dart around, trying to find a way out. The second door out of the classroom is cluttered with desks, as if on purpose. Risk it, run! Huh, what? The writing on the board has changed. I still don't understand where I should run to. The black shadow slowly approaches. How should I risk it? Where do I go? The only way out is blocked by the undead. It's like it's grinning, and for some reason exuding apple aroma. This damn apple lover is about to tear me apart. Some of the lines in this arc are amazing out of context. This damn apple lover is about to tear me apart, Lisa. Maybe I have to take this risk. I have no other choice. Very well. I inhale so deeply that my chest aches. 25, you jerk! I close my eyes and rush straight at the undead. It doesn't move or try to bounce away. I feel no obstacle in my way, but my arm suddenly burns with a savage pain. Has he grabbed me? God damn it, the undead has touched me. Ow! I bump into something painfully and stagger backwards. A hallway wall? I felt to stay on my feet and collapse to the floor. It hurts. Ah, damn it, there's no time to lie here. My arm is burning with fire and desire. I jump to my feet and run back to the west staircase. I don't feel like waiting through desks by the east one, even though it's closest to the exit. 22. My eyes have gotten used to the darkness by now, but I wouldn't have minded a flashlight. There is no one on the staircase. I run down it but stumble on the penultimate step. Oh, come on! I collapse face first into dust. My shoulder resounds with another burst of pain. Now I know why that girl came back from the ritual bruised. She was lucky she hadn't broken her neck in the dark. My parents will go crazy when they see me, and my stupid brother will make fun of me. If I make it back alive, that is. And if I don't, at least I'll be haunting my brother as a ghost. Alright, that's enough. I need to focus. See, this is how you write siblings. If one of them dies, you bet your ass they're gonna come back as a ghost to haunt their brother. What did I stop at? 18. I get to my feet with difficulty. Now I just have to pass the hallway and climb out the window. Just half an hour ago I would have said it's a piece of cake, but not now. 17. 16. I catch my breath and step into the hallway. The hell? Numerous desks and chairs are clearly visible in the darkness, right in my damn way. Oh no. Hurry. If you insist. I think Haru's my favorite just because she's like he's like the main guy from Resident Evil. I forgot his name, I'm sorry. Leon, there we go. Grunting, I start making my way through the chaotic furniture. Every now and then I bump into a sharp corner and yelp in pain. It's unreal to keep counting. 15. I stumble, fall onto a desk and run my cheek across the dark surface. Damn it. The desk is smeared with something viscous and sticky. I jump to my feet and jerk to the side, but stumble yet again and fall right onto a chair. There's a nasty squelching sound. 14. I run my palm over my face, shaking off the sticky substance. What is it? Blood? Ha! Of course it is. It couldn't be otherwise. I stand up, not bothering to shake it off, and move on. 12. There's a noise behind my back. Can we go back to the face she made when she's like, haha, of course it's blood. Ha! The undead walks forward without regard for the furniture, filling the hallway with unbearable rumbling and scraping. The freak moves forward like an icebreaker through the ice and doesn't stop. Son of a... I know. I'm moving as fast as I can. I rush forward. The undead is pretty far yet, but it's walking straight ahead, raking the desks. I, on the other hand, have to run around every damn chair that appears in my way. Invisible but persistent hands cling to my clothes and hair. They pop out of the walls, the floor, the ceiling. The bodies hanging from the chandeliers sway slightly even if I manage to dodge them. When were their bodies? The icy touches sting with fire. 10-9. The undead is catching up to me. No, stop, stay away. God, don't come closer. I can see the cherished open window. I've got to get out, get out. What number did I stop at? 7? The window, this is it. I burst out of the maze of chairs as the undead is breathing down my back. I rush to the window as if in a fog, even forgetting to keep counting. I throw one leg over the windowsill. The night wind slides across my skin and... fingers dig into my skin. I squeal and scramble to the side, dragging the undead holding me outside. It releases me instantly, as if the air outside the school can harm it. Ha! Take this! I laugh, lying on my back under the window. The feeling of freedom hits me in the head. I got out. I brush the tears from my eyes. They are mixed with blood. Mine or someone else's, I can't tell. I feel so good that I've forgotten something about something important. What? The window glass shatters into many shards. I barely have time to cover my face with my hands. What? The ritual isn't completed. Stupid me. 6. I just had to forget the most important thing. 5. For some reason, I thought that if I make it outside out, it would be over. 4. Stupid. 3. I stand up and look at the window. The undead is staring right into my eyes as if calling out to me. 2. For some reason, its face seems sad. Go back where you came from, you asshole. 1. 0. I reach into my pocket and pull out my phone. All I have to do is read the last part of the spell. Now it doesn't seem like a silly set of incomprehensible words. Now it's filled with great meaning. It brings salvation. Here we go. I look at the window again. The undead is gone. The pains are intact. I look down on my hands in surprise. All the wounds are still there, bleeding and sore. What the hell? The school neighborhood is drowning in peaceful silence. For a moment, it seems like all that's happened was just a dream, a crazy hallucination. But pain is the best proof of the opposite. My body aches as if every bone is being squeezed in a vice. I turn on my phone and bring the glowing screen to my arm. There are dark marks clearly visible on the skin, the prints of someone's strong fingers. There's no doubt about it. This ain't no damn hallucination. My legs give out. Suddenly I start shaking. I lean against the wall. A wave of nausea sweeps up into my throat. The world blurs in front of my eyes. I feel really bad. I throw up. I'll never set foot here again. I lift my head, wipe my lips with the back of my hand, and suddenly feel something. There is a voice at my ear, sad and quiet, filled with grave coldness. I feel like someone's icy fingers run along my entire body, from my feet to my head. It starts to strongly smell of apples. Not in this life. The answer to my question. The dead has answered me. I turn around sharply but don't see anyone. With stiff hands, I dial Mitsuki's number. Hello, Haru, are you okay? The voice in the phone is ringing, energetic, not at all compatible with my shitty mood. A sound of the world of the living. Come down. Haru? I hang up. Right now I don't want to talk to anyone, even Mitsuki. Haru. Mitsuki climbs out the window. She looks worried. Why weren't you calling for so long? I was beginning to think that something happened to you. Happened? I smile crookedly. I look at Mitsuki's surprised, simple, and bright face. Well, you didn't have to say simple. And then I collapsed to the ground and burst into tears. I don't tell Mitsuki about what had happened. I don't think she'd believe me. I wouldn't have believed, so I don't show her the undead's fingerprints that adorn not only my hand but also my foot. She doesn't want to see her feet. Mitsuki doesn't ask me anything, though any fool would have noticed the scratches and blood. I'm grateful to her. I don't even want to remember the experience in the old building. My classmates are pleased. More than the photo, they admire my battle wounds. It seems I've become a little more popular. I can't say I'm not happy about it. Only my brother gives me an understanding and sympathetic look and says nothing. Life is back to normal. Sometimes the dead's answer disturbs me, but I don't want to think about it. I need to go back and see what her question was. It's much more enjoyable to have fun with Mitsuki, with the carefree and radiant Mitsuki. Haru, the mere sight of her is comforting. In the world where no one can smile so broadly, there is no room for rituals, curses, or undead. There are no messages on the wall or apple candies. Only peace and Mitsuki's laughter. I try to make myself forget and force my willpower to override the memories of the ritual. Horrors happen, but that doesn't stop life from moving forward. Alas, it doesn't work. The entire next night, I'm haunted by nightmares about the ghosts of the old school building. Half-destroyed hallways intertwining in an endless maze. Oop. I went backwards here. Staircases collapsing or leading to dead ends. Glass crunching under bare feet, black bodies hanging from the ceiling. And of course, it's always there. The undead smelling of apple candy. I'm not surprised to wake up sweating in the morning. Nothing strange after everything I'd been through. But the next night, the nightmare happens again. It isn't somehow special or impressive. It's only unpleasant. Because of it, I can't get through sleep and feel like a wreck. I can't get enough sleep. It's absurd. I have to pull myself together and stay strong. What's this? Someone has slipped a note under the door. Brother, who else? We correspond like this all the time, most often competing in the most witty insults. Don't be afraid, everything will be fine. Dummy! Is that your witty insult, Haru? I'll have to donate a pudding to him, or 3. Dummy. Thank you, brother. Trouble comes about a month later when the sickle of the growing moon hangs in the sky again. Haru. Haru? Help me! What's wrong? Mitsuki looks scared. Do you remember? The ritual? The ritual? Everything inside me goes cold. The bruises that haven't gone away yet flare up with an unbearable itch. I do. It's gone into my class as well. My classmates got infected. Apparently my face reflects such horror that Mitsuki gasps. I try to pull myself together. Are they making you do it too? Yes. I have no choice, Haru. The law of the pack. Can you come with me? Are you... There's pleading in her gaze. I don't want to. I'm afraid to even approach the old school building. Nausea comes to my throat the moment I look in its direction. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'll understand. Mitsuki smiles bravely, though her fingers tremble slightly. Last time she agreed to help without asking for anything in return. Like a true friend, how can I abandon her? You're not gonna abandon her, just convince her not to. Fine, I'll go with you. But you mustn't perform the ritual, just pretend. Under no circumstances should you do it. Haru. I don't even think about it, you have no idea what it is. I'm begging you, don't. Anything but the ritual. Haru. I know you're curious, you wonder if it's actually possible to see the undead, but Mitsuki, if you value our friendship... Haru, hold on. What? I can't just take a picture and go home. Silence hangs. Why? They're asking for a video, because of your success. You confirmed that the ritual works, that this girl wasn't lying. So they've been trying to film the ritual ever since, but it hasn't worked out. And now it's my turn, I can't just go back home. I'm speechless. My success? Success is bruises and abrasions, horrible marks on your wrist and leg? It's absurdity, not success. Absurdity! But arguing with my classmates is stupid. I clench my fist with anger. Stupid assholes. Haru? They don't get it and you don't. The only person who can understand me is the girl who survived the encounter with the undead. No one else. Although no, there's also my dumb brother. He has a sort of special sense, and he kind of felt an otherworldly presence in the old building. But he'd hardly met the undead in person. At least I didn't notice any wounds on him. Ha! It's just absurd, absurd. Fine, but promise me you'll be very careful. Very careful. Mitsuki claps her hands in joy and breathes with relief. May everything be fine, I plead mentally. Why? Why are you doing this? The atmosphere of the old building is depressing. Why hasn't anyone boarded up this window yet? Where are the guards? The police? Someone mature and responsible. Kids go missing in our town lately, by the way. My outrage is caused by fear. I'm secretly hoping someone would bust us and send us home. Alas, the old school building seems to draw the students to it and not allow outsiders to interfere. Look, it says witch. Dead. Before heading up to the second floor, I peek into the office where I was hiding from the undead. A flashlight is lying on the floor. Its battery is dead. I inspect the wall with the slate board. No inscriptions. Really makes you believe in hallucinations. What's wrong? No, nothing. It's just, nostalgia. Trust the messages. It's the only way I managed to formulate the advice. Okay. Are you sure? That's kind of crazy to say trust the messages and the first one you see is are you sure? This time we enter the labeled room. Although I have a bad feeling about this, the classroom is perfectly normal inside. A box of matches is lying on one of the desks. Someone had forgotten it from the last ritual. Mitsuki yanks her shoulder in apprehension and pulls out her phone. Here, Haru. Start filming. I illuminate Mitsuki's figure with a flashlight and turn on the recording. Ahem. She looks uncertain at the phone, then picks up a matchbox. I hope I won't lose count. No, that's not how you start the video. You say, "Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be videotaping a haunted house, haunted school building. Like and subscribe if you want us to continue the series, etc." I almost jump on the spot. Do not under any circumstances lose it. You hear? Oh, okay. It seems Mitsuki is more afraid of me than of the ritual. She sets a hair on fire and puts out the match. A foul odor hangs in the air. Mitsuki rummages through her pockets and pulls out a sheet of paper with a spell written down. Oh, time to begin. Are you sure? I still haven't given up the hope that Mitsuki would change her mind, but she only shakes her head, looking into the smartphone camera pointed at her. Mitsuki starts reciting the spell. She probably feels like a fool, but I absorb every word she says. I can physically feel the evil inside them. Phew, it's done. Well, off I go. Yeah. Mitsuki takes her smartphone back. As she approaches the door, I can't hold back a nervous shriek. Trust the messages. For a moment, Mitsuki looks at me like I'm crazy. Then she nods. Okay, Haru. She leaves. I'm left standing in the middle of the dark classroom. What does this say? My heart is pounding like I'm about to relive the horrors of the ritual myself. I wonder what question Mitsuki is going to ask, and what answer she will get. Ugh. I sigh and sit down on the dust-covered chair. Silence presses in from all sides. Mitsuki's distant footsteps and the way she mumbles numbers under her breath are muffled behind the wall. Soon all sounds die down. The silence is as frightening as the noise. Mitsuki told me she didn't hear anything when she was waiting in the classroom back then. Neither my screams nor other sounds, though anyone should have heard the sounds of falling desks. Because of her story, sometimes I feel like I really was the victim of a hallucination. Ha! It's absurd. What had happened was real. It just wasn't Mitsuki's reality. And I won't hear anything either. What if Mitsuki is screaming for help right now? What if the undead has grabbed her? I don't want to think about it. She is smarter than me, so she's definitely gonna make it. Besides, there's still a chance that Mitsuki would never meet anyone. The other guys were stubbornly ignored by the undead. But my bad feeling says otherwise. I'm waiting. Time drags on like chewing gum. What is that idiom? Time drags on like chewing gum. Judging by the clock on my smartphone, 5 minutes have passed. Feels like 2 hours. Sometimes I feel like someone's watching me. Someone's smelling of apple candy. Creepy. How much time has passed? 6 minutes? Just 6? It's absurd. I suffer like this for a quarter of an hour. What? Oh, okay, calm down. A ringtone cuts through the silence. I throw the phone in surprise. Oh, come on. I start fumbling with my hands on the dirty floor. Yeah, okay, thank God. I acted like that because the music is actually copyrighted. So I don't want to get copyright claimed. For a second, no one answers. Haru, are you there? I've done it. Her voice sounds surprisingly cheerful. I catch my breath in relief. Good, I'm coming down. Lighting the way with my phone, I go down to the ground floor and climb out the window. I don't see anything strange on the way. Are you okay? The question comes out before I can examine my friend. She's standing there as if she's been in a ramen shop, not performing the ritual of summoning the dead. Not a speck of dust on her clothes, not a scratch on her arms and legs. Seems like the other classmates, Mitsuki hasn't met any undead. I'm fine, don't worry so much, Haru. I guess my face is twisted with fear. Yeah, good, yeah, it's good, Mitsuki. Phew, I was so scared. The ritual is over, so there's no point in worrying anymore. I absent-mindedly wave my smartphone in the air and put my hands up